Whoa. We're live. Why do I hear nothing all of a sudden?
I've never been live before.
Oh. First time?
Yeah, first time.
First time?
Long time listener, first time caller.
Oh. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. Yeah, no, I don't think so. You're not a fucking long time listener, first time caller, Steve.
No, I'm not a podcast virgin at all.
No. Yeah, I didn't think so. But I mean, you could be, I guess, I suppose.
Depending on the podcast. I mean, there's some that I haven't done.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that you can manage to make it through this one.
I'll try. I barely do every week.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's half the problem is that you barely do.
Yeah.
Every week, so that therein lies the problem. Oh shit! It's been a day.
The COVIDs over there or some shit.
I might have the COVIDs, but no, I don't have the fucking COVID.
All right. Well, I'm concerned for your health.
It's just been a strange day off. I almost forgot we had the show today. Yeah, just strange things. Strange things happening.
I almost forget every Monday.
Such is the way.
Truth, man. And then Katie sends me messages. Oh shit, I got a show. So thank you, Katie.
Here's some news.
Reminding me that I have a show every Monday.
Oh. So yeah, let's just get into this, Steve. Let's just do it.
You're about to witness the strength of creep knowledge.
Good evening. Welcome to the Fortean Slip. This is episode 182. Second star to the right. Straight on till morning. That's right. We're going all night tonight. Straight on till fucking morning. Steve, you ready?
Fuck no. I barely can do an hour, man.
We're gonna do one of those fucking, those old telethons where we're fucking gonna stay up all night.
Do I get to be Jerry Lewis?
Sure. You might want to pack on a few more fucking pounds.
Oh, I've got him.
And act like a bigger asshole than you do now. Frank Smith, hello. Chris and Steve, hello. Frank.
What is Katie chop liver?
I know, right? Shit. Well, she's not the one talking, Steve. It's me and you. So maybe he was just addressing the people who are speaking. The speaking parts on the show.
Okay. I mean, I don't take that as an excuse, but whatever.
Yeah. We don't have a topic for this evening. I figured I'd just fucking wing it this week. We had we did our show last week. What did we do last week? The Murder Among the Mormons last week, and we did Melanie Kirchdorfer the week before that.
Oh, yeah. We did the murder show, and that guy showed up in the chat, and we had some.
Oh yeah, that was fun. I am still currently banned from live streaming to Facebook. I keep checking, and it keeps telling me I'm still under a temporary ban that's been lasting for weeks now. I can still post. I can still post pictures. I can still post, make posts,
no appeal button or anything?
No, nothing. No way to contact Facebook and find out why. They didn't even tell me why. There's no. Hi, Fran. I'm throwing you under the bus.
Change it.
I know.
Don't fix it.
I'm not going to now. Jeez. My phone. It's what I get for trying to go in the chat on my phone.
Yeah, so I'm still banned on Facebook Marketplace for some reason. I don't know that I'm banned at all. They didn't say I was banned. I just can't do anything.
Right.
So
I do not understand these new Facebook rules. Okay, like this widespread banning of all kinds of people. And YouTube and the other platforms are following suit. It's not like they're it's YouTube's just better. One. Right. YouTube's like I'm still able to broadcast to YouTube. I can broadcast to Twitch. but I can't broadcast to Facebook. Now, why can I not broadcast to Facebook? Now, my thoughts are, because the last show that we did before they fucking shut us down was the gang stalking episode. And I think that episode, that Ingmar, whoever the fuck she was, posted that show everywhere in all kinds of groups who were very sensitive to that topic. And I think what happened was it got fucking reported so much that they just fucking took action, because that's what they do. You know, the squeaky wheel gets the fucking grease.
I'm sure that Ingmar thought she was doing a good thing. I mean,
yeah, but ultimately,
but when you spam, first of all, I mean, it might have looked like you were spamming just from another account just by doing that too.
Right.
So, and that would be against terms of service. But fuck, their terms of service mean nothing.
Their terms of service are dog shit, is what they are. Facebook
they can ban you for whatever reason they want. Generally, it's a political thing, but it can be any reason. You know.
I just had a friend who started. We grew up together. In the town where I grew up in Maine, we fucking grew up. Hey.
I won't do it again.
I know, right? We grew up in the same town, and our families were really close, so I was always at their house. And she had started asking me, because I run the like page, how to go about it. And I told her, I'm like, listen, this is not something you want to get into. Like, I hate it. Like, I love it because it got so big and I was like into it. But at this point, it's just a labor that I love and hate at the same time. And I'm like, you can't understand it until you get in it. And then she got banned for a meme that she posted around Thanksgiving that said, it was fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, and it said, no one's going to tell me how many people I can have for dinner for Thanksgiving dinner. Which is silly fucking meme. Funny. It's hilarious. And she got like a fucking 30 or 60 day ban or something like that for it.
But
and
you can really post other bullshit. You can post other bullshit like that, and you don't get banned. I don't get it.
And there was one that I posted that this new independent fact checking bullshit. So I posted one that was an optical illusion, and it says, the meme says that if you look at this optical illusion and you're stressed out, it'll move faster. If you're calm, it'll move slower. Whatever. That's what the meme says. That's not the case. Okay. So I literally cropped out that part of the picture, the part that says that, and just posted the fucking optical illusion. They still fucking nailed me for a fucking false post.
So I believe the bearded picker got Facebook banned for the same meme that your friend did, that Jeffrey Dahmer one.
Yeah.
Several months after it was posted.
Yes. This just happened to her just last month or the month before. And she posted this around Thanksgiving. Yeah.
It's bullshit.
So they're just fucking picking shit at random at this point, it seems, from out of the past. Like, so now, so if you posted something in the past that all of a sudden is now bad, are we going to go back and fucking go through and then ban people? Fucking, this is horse shit on a level I can't even fucking describe.
Yeah. And people are all there's a good portion of the people in this country who are okay with it.
They think it's fucking great.
And that bothers me more than Facebook doing it.
Yeah. It's sickening. It is sickening. I mean, I am all about calling out people for fucking things that they say that are horrid, but they can still say it. I'm going to make mention of the fact that they're fucking spewing horse shit, but they can still say it.
I mean, there's limits. If somebody's blatantly being
what they're
calling racism nowadays, but blatantly being racist, that's wrong.
Right. And there are certain things, there are lines, and I think that we all know when those lines have been crossed.
Yeah. Certain lines that we're inherently born knowing not to cross. Yeah.
It's gotten to a point now where, I just finished watching the the QAnon documentary on HBO, which that's what we're going to do next Sunday, by the way. We're going to go over the whole QAnon.
Ooh, boy. See, I don't know anything about the QAnon stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a
So
little
my
bit just
Facebook ban will probably continue. And it might fucking pour over into YouTube. I might only be on Twitch after next week. Or maybe just a podcast only.
You'll be broadcasting. You'll have to turn your camera off and your sound off, and you'd be broadcasting to yourself. But
yeah, and I mean that whole the whole Q thing, like, oh God, I can't even. It hurts my fucking brain. It hurts my brain. When you start looking into it, it will hurt your fucking brain. But you look at the fucking place where this fucking shit was propagated, and it was on these fucking sites where just like, you think the hate speech is bad on fucking Facebook, you fucking pansies. Go to fucking what used to be fucking 8chan. I don't even know if it's around anymore. But those types of places, that shit was fucking bad. You know. But I'm a free speech guy. I believe that people should be able to say anything. But I should also be able to say that your speech is shit. You can still say it, but your speech is shit.
I'm a free speech guy too, and I believe the same thing. But I also believe that I shouldn't be told what to think by having a fact checker check it for me.
Right.
I
correct.
should be doing that myself.
Correct. You know, and you and I disagreed about Trump during the after the riots. I think personally, now I think he had the right to say it, but I think that he was in part responsible for that. He incited those people. He made them believe that the fucking election was rigged and that all of this bullshit. And then this happened. Okay. So now, be that as it may, whether or not we disagree on that or not, I still think that he had every right to say it. But I also have the right to be able to say that's a bag of fucking horse shit.
Oh, he took it to a level that, probably shouldn't have been taken to. And
I love how they're all backpedaling now.
Do I think that he ever thought that people were going to actually storm the Capitol, or was that intentional? Fuck no. Of course not.
Oh, you mean when he said we're going to walk down the street?
Right. He didn't intend on them going into the fucking building. I mean, that would obviously be a stupid idea. But when you get people, and it can happen on all political sides. We see it on the other side with the riots in Portland, or the taking over the city of fucking Portland.
You want to know the thing that fucking cracks me up right now? This is the one that cracks me up right now. A year ago, who was screaming about kids in cages?
Yeah. Now we got kids in cages.
No, Democrats were screaming about kids in cages. Now it's a year later. Who's screaming about kids in cages?
Yep.
Republicans.
I noticed.
Fuck them all. Okay. Fuck them all. Both sides suck my fucking sweaty dick after I've worked a fucking 12-hour shift and it's nasty as fuck. Just fucking tongue my fucking nasty bag, all of you.
Everything is for political gain. Everything.
It's horse shit. The Republicans didn't give a sweet fuck about kids in cages at the border a year ago. Now all of a sudden,
excuses for it.
It's an atrocity.
Well, there was excuses because it did, and they were right. It did start under the Obama administration.
Absolutely.
But that doesn't mean you shouldn't stop it. You should let it go.
Absolutely.
So
I was one of the first people to point out that it started under the Obama administration.
But the Democrats screamed so loud about it last year. You would think that they would have had something in place when they got into office to fix this situation. Fuck no, they don't care.
Yeah, and that fucking cunt Kamala Harris, that fucking when they asked her about when she was going to go down to the border to take a look at things, and she just laughed. That was her response.
I've been out of following that shit because it'll consume you. But I have my opinions on it.
I watch just enough so that I know something. I can't dive deep. I can't.
It is disgusting what's going on down there, and I'm glad there's attention being brought to it, no matter who brings the attention to it. But I don't like why they're bringing the attention to it, because it's for a political
it's all
gain.
just being politicized.
Yeah,
it's
and
not
it's
about what's happening to people.
No, it's the same thing that happened with COVID. One side decided it was good to wear masks, and the other side decided it wasn't, and it became this whole political bullshit.
Yeah.
And we don't know which side is right because it's so convoluted now.
Yeah, it's just a bag. It's just one bag of messed up fucking misfit.
Well, that's this country right now. You know? Everything. I mean, I sold something.
Oh, that's super important. You can't let it go for fucking an hour. Jesus Christ.
You said it was a freeform show tonight. I figured it was okay.
Yes, I mean, it is, but it's still a show.
Oh, okay. No more. That was an Amazon sale, so no more Amazon sales.
Oh.
Tonight.
But if an eBay one comes up, then yeah.
I turned the phone off. You didn't hear it go.
No, I saw you pick it up though. So
yeah, keep it right here so that I can see.
So that you can fucking just. Why don't you just put it away, and then when the show's done, you can go. Oh, look at all the things I sold. It'll be like a bonus.
It pains me just to shut the damn thing off. Putting it away is a whole different level.
You're such an impatient fuck. You're worse than me. Absolutely worse than me.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with the book that I've been reading, Steve. Shaman by Kim Stanley Robinson. It's really good. I think I brought this up on the show before. I'd been wanting to read something of his for a while. He did a trilogy about the colonization of Mars, which I also have. I have not read. This is the first thing of his that I have read, and people hail that as like this great piece of science fiction. And I decided to read this book, Shaman, that he wrote, which is about these tribe like people, prehistory. I don't even know if it's fucking like modern man. Like there's no reference to say that this is actually Homo sapien. Like it could be like a version of man before man. You know what I mean? And the book is just great. The way he describes like how they live, and like he'd had to definitely do a lot of research into how early man survived and how they did their thing, to each season, following shit. Like it's very well thought out, and I've enjoyed it a lot. And I look forward to reading some of his other stuff. I picked up a fucking bunch of books this week on sale too. Fucking Amazon offered me like tons of credits towards books, so I was like, okay.
I haven't picked up a book in years.
I'm trying to decide what I want to read next after this one.
I did get a book.
You did get a book.
Oh yes, it's a good one. I did. I froze.
I think he froze.
Yeah, don't blame it on me, asshole. Anyway, I was going to show the book that I got this week. This is the Dental Business, A Blueprint for Success. I think it's going to be a good read. Let's start while he's still froze. Getting started. Oh, about the author. Well, you don't care about the author. Let me put my reading glasses on because this is going to be good. We'll see. If you are a recent dental school graduate and plan to own a dental practice, this entire book will be your friend. Start from the beginning, make notes, highlight. I can read, by the way. I know people doubted that. Oh boy, he's gone for good now.
We're on our own.
If you currently own a dental practice, this book is for you too. You will find tools, resources, and strategies that help you throughout your career. For future dental practice owners, important do's and don'ts. Don't buy the big dream house before you buy a dental practice. Well, that sounds pretty, logical. You will be limited by your debt to income ratio as the amount of money you can afford. Come on, Chris, get back here.
Say, I don't think he's going to approve of this topic here.
Live below your means and pay down as much. This is just good information, just as for anybody, instead, not just dental people. Keep in mind, it's easier to find a house near your practice than a practice near your house. That makes sense too. Skip a chapter. This is the first book I could find.
That sounds like the basic stuff we should be teaching children in high school.
Yes. I mean, yeah. Be a good leader. See, that's another thing. First rule, lead by example. If you want your team to care about your practice, you have to show them that you care. Consistently coming in. I hope he's listening. Consistently coming in late to work is akin to holding up a flashing neon sign to your staff that says, "I checked out. I'm just going through the motions."
He would like that line.
Don't be that boss. Be their leader, and you'll be much more successful in the long run. Very cool. I'm trying to do my Andy Kaufman thing here, but I can't read the whole thing.
You did read that quite better than you did read the news.
Yeah, because it's right here and I can see it. The reason I have a hard time reading the news is because it's over there on the screen, and I got new reading glasses though. Dating a member of your team is never a good idea. Other team members will pick up on it, and they'll all start fucking. No, that's not what it says. They always do, and they won't like it. At the very least, it will be a difficult relationship. What happens when it doesn't work out? Do you fire the employee? Employers... Oh, Chris just texted me. I'm fucked. Internet down. I guess we just keep doing the show, Katie.
Wow. I guess so.
Well, let me let him know that I'm reading the good book. It's okay. I'm reading the dental business. Dental business. I don't know how to spell business. There it is. A blueprint of four. Let's use to the listeners. There we go. Send. It's okay. I'm reading Dental Business, a blueprint for success with the... I messed up. I did... Yeah, okay.
I don't think he's going to be too pleased with our performance here.
I love this show. This is my favorite. Let's see. Where was I? Let's see. You will be required to have a variety of insurance policies during your career. Having a relationship... See, they just said no relationships. Having a relationship with the insurance specialist who knows the basics of the dental industry and what policies are needed will make your life easier. Examples of insurance policies you will need include disability, overhead, life, liability, malpractice, health, and loan insurance. I haven't gotten a response yet. Why don't I read the news?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right.
That's an idea.
Are we even still live? Frank, are we live?
I think so. He said Steve hijacked the show, so...
Yeah, okay. From UPI.com, off-duty firefighter removes, see, I can't read, 15,000 bees from car in grocery parking lot. And I liked them all this week, Katie. They were good. A man who returned to his car in the parking lot of a New Mexico grocery store ended up needing help from firefighters when he found a swarm of 15,000 honeybees had taken up residence inside the vehicle. That sucks. The Las Cruces Fire Department said the man told firefighters he had only been inside the Albertsons stores in Las Cruces for about 10 minutes when he came out to find thousands of bees flying around inside the Buick he had borrowed from a friend. It's not even his car. That sucks. The man called 911, of course, and firefighters who arrived at the scene summoned Jesse Johnson, 37. Thank you, Frank, for that very delayed response. An off-duty firefighter with years of beekeeping experience. Johnson said it is common for bee colonies to split in the spring, with thousands of insects and a queen going off in circle. Oh, Wait, what? Oh, I got a return request. Lucky when bees. Stop moving. Lucky when bees are swarming, they're pretty docile, Johnson said. They don't have a home to protect for a moment. It's much more intimidating than it is dangerous. Johnson said it took about a half an hour to remove all the bees from the vehicle and transplant them into an empty hive box. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe this story. Well, no, we'll save that one for last. Man arrested after taking his toddler to the zoo. Well, what's wrong with taking your kid to the zoo? A visitor at the San Diego Zoo was arrested on Friday shortly after taking his 2-year-old daughter into the elephant enclosure, according to a press release. Should I go back to reading the dental book? He's coming.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm doing the news. Jose Navarrete made it into the elephant enclosure with his daughter after passing multiple barriers, the release said. Once you came back I'm about to get into the best story of the night. Once the father and daughter were inside the enclosure, an elephant noticed the pair and started to trot towards them, according to the release. When Navarrete tried to exit the enclosure with his 2-year-old, he dropped her, but was able to pick her up. There were no injuries to Navarrete or his daughter or the elephant.
There's video footage of that, and
really?
It's the kind of thing that just makes you close your eyes and shake your head like, oh, what an idiot. And yeah, he did. He totally dropped her right at the gate and then like stepped himself through the gate to safety before he picked her up and pulled her through. Like, are you kidding me?
You have to imagine that he's not the brightest guy because, he actually went into the enclosure.
Yeah.
So. From India.com. This is great. This is the best story I think you've ever given me, Katie.
I was reaching when I found that one.
It's okay. You reached far and wide and got the best story of the night. In today's bizarre piece of news, a self-styled pastor in South Africa has claimed that he can heal people by farting on their faces. Yes, the pastor named Christ. His name is Christ, too. Yeah, this is true. Christ Penelope reportedly farts on his congregants as a healing process that cures all spiritual and physical problems. The pastor went viral after he was photographed sitting on top of people's faces, actually sitting on them and farting on them. What's his logic? He says that he just has to fart on their heads near their nostrils to release the Holy Spirit, and claims that his farts can perform miracles. He says it's important that the fart be near the person's nostrils so that the healing power can enter the body and do its work. Surprisingly, his business is booming.
I don't know.
Not only dozens of... What's that?
So I don't know if that's healing.
Well, it's doing something. Not only do dozens of people wait to receive the holy farts onto their faces, some also wait up to 2 months to meet the dude to get farted on. Yeah, it's a long waiting list. The ones who don't get to meet him collect his farts in containers and take them with him. It started with Master Jesus when he stepped on Peter. That's what this says. It's a demonstration of God's power. Just like God made Adam go into a deep sleep, it's a similar thing. God did anything with the body of Adam while he was on the ground in deep sleep. He was not feeling anything. After the pictures went viral, many of the other pastors condemned this behavior, really, saying whether or not he was farting on people, he shouldn't sit on them. So they're okay with the farting, just not the sitting on their faces.
Yeah.
And if you go to this story, it's on India.com. If you go to this, he's always wearing the same pair of pants. So I don't think he changes his pants either.
Nice.
But anyway, that was the dental book, and that is also the news.
I don't have the sound effect.
I read a couple chapters from the dental book while you were gone.
Chapters from the dental book?
Yeah, I'll show you. Where did I put it? It was riveting. It was very good advice as well. I lost the book.
How the fuck did you lose a book in that room?
It's a big
gotta
room.
Be in arm's reach of you.
It should be, you'd think.
It looks like we lost complete internet in the area because The internet downstairs is also gone.
Okay, Chris. It was the dental business, a blueprint for success. There you go.
Ah,
Mary Fisher Day. So I can continue if you want.
no. No, I'd prefer it if you didn't.
Well, I had to keep
Do
the
I
show
s-
going.
I have to sound like absolute shit like this.
Yeah, you do sound like shit. It
Yeah,
sounds
how
like
bad
you're
it?
speaking. It sounds like you're on, a party line from the 1980s.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it sounds like for real.
That's what it sounds like. That's awesome. That's
So you
so
sound like
fucking great.
you're phoning it in.
Yeah, this is the fucking prison phone call show. Fucking Christ. This would just
Here's
go
what
to
it
figure.
is.
Like nothing can go right this week. So, but fuck it. I was going to talk about Peter Pan, but you know,
Peter Pan, like
yeah,
the real Peter Pan.
yeah, the fucking Peter Pan. The fucking well, I don't think Peter Pan's real.
Are you sure?
I mean, I suppose he could be, but I mean, if he is, I think we should reassess the situation.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I mean, let's face facts about Peter Pan, okay? If Peter Pan's like the fucking boy who never grew up, and then he fucking comes back and picks up a little girl, I'm pretty sure Peter Pan's a fucking pedophile.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm just
Peter Pan
saying.
was yeah, I
I'm
agree.
just fucking saying.
So as well as having the worst sounding, microphone ever, it's
Yeah.
also moving all over the place.
Oh yeah, it's
So
just
you need
great because
you need a better backup plan.
listen, fuckface, I didn't know that this was gonna happen, and this is all I've got.
You
Like
are
I was lucky I was even able to get back in here because I had to log back in under my account or else I couldn't get back into the show.
You are a podcast professional. You should have this stuff ready and go. You should
Listen,
have a
the
generator
fact that
and everything.
the fact that I just didn't say fuck this and dump the fucking show for the night and go on to doing something else.
I'm not sure that I would have been able to go on much longer, Chris. So thank you for coming back.
No, you wouldn't have because it would have shut off eventually.
Yeah, I think you get 10 minutes.
Yeah, because the host is no longer here. So, but yeah, I think Peter Pan's a pedophile. I was gonna go a little bit more in depth of that, but I think tonight I'm just gonna cut this one short because I don't see the internet coming back anytime soon, and it's windy as fuck outside. So I think something happened.
It's vast right-wing conspiracy.
That's right. Fucking, we started talking about QAnon, and they fucking knocked us out.
And Trump. We mentioned Trump.
I mentioned it all.
Cut us off.
I talked about the kids
Fucking-
in cages.
I bet you we're not even broadcasting to YouTube anymore.
Yeah, it's probably barely going to Twitch.
I mean, we only have Frank Smith in here to tell us we're live. Nobody else showed up.
I know no one else is talking. Supposedly we have 7 viewers, but Frank's the
Liars.
only one fucking speaking. So that's what I say. Liars, all of them. Just fucking. There ain't no 7 people here. Now I feel like Steve with my green screen behind me. I don't have an actual fucking backdrop. I feel like a jackass.
I'm gonna work on. I got a one that'll take up this entire wall, and I think I'm gonna.
Yeah,
put it up.
you've
But then I
said
have to
you're gonna work on. You
reposition
said
the
you're gonna work on a
camera.
lot of shit. For the record.
Yeah,
Just saying.
I've had the new green screen for a while. I think it's shoved in here somewhere.
Oh, that's good.
It's huge.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, even Frank
So
Smith left us.
You should put it up.
You-
I think so. Frank doesn't give a shit.
No Dean
That's-
Cooper
that's-
tonight.
No, fuck Dean Cooper.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah. Can I put up my banners?
Oh
Let's see if I
wait,
can.
what?
Did we get a comment?
Yeah, Alicia Scotty, but she has to use her son's name again. I don't understand that, but okay.
Oh yeah.
Scotty Two Holmes.
She's a fan of the like page. She listens to the bedtime stories. So,
Well, I'm glad she's here. She's probably
Yeah.
not.
yeah, it's a shit show tonight.
I don't
So.
think anybody's glad they're here tonight.
Yeah,
I think I did a really good job carrying the show while you were gone, though.
I'm glad.
I think
Because
next time I'll be a little bit better prepared, but
because I was freaking the fuck out trying to get back in here.
Frank Smith is very, very much delayed in every response. Of course, it takes a while to get over to where he's at, I suppose.
Yeah, Ireland. They have that fucking hand crank internet over there. They have to fucking sit there with a hand crank and get the fucking charge up, and then they can send a message to you.
Amish, like the Amish do.
Yeah, yeah,
butter
exactly.
churn.
That's right. Only it's internet. So that's the way they do it over there, and they have to be drunk.
Well, that's a
So.
given.
They can't. They're not allowed to use the internet unless they're not
Shit,
sober.
I think we just disparaged an entire race of people.
The Irish?
Yes.
Oh, well, listen, it's as far as I know, it's the only country where you can get a drunk driving license.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You can get a special license to drive drunk?
In Ireland, you can get a license to drive drunk. Yes.
So what do you have to do to get that license? You have
I
to
don't know.
drink a lot and then take a test, or what? How does this
I
work?
guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look into
technically,
this.
I guess it's for like farmers who live far away from the pubs because they like to be able to go in town and drink with their buddies. So they've given them drunk driving licenses over in Ireland. I don't know if this is still a thing, but it was at one point.
The Irish are pretty weird.
Yeah, I agree. The Irish are weird. So, anyhow, this is fucking ridiculous. So I'm going to wrap this shit up tonight. This fucking dog shit. I don't even know how. Like, I'm looking at the screen. It's so totally different from like what we normally have for a fucking. So I don't even know how. Oh,
this is like our
there's the
very
end
first
button.
podcast, except Sweetwater out.
It's probably worse than that. Our very first podcast is fucking lost. But yeah, this has been the Fortean Slip episode 182, the bag of shit episode, or second star to the right, straight on till morning. I know most of you haven't liked this, so I'll try to do some banners. Later on, the show will be up at anchor.fm/the Fortean Slip.
You can do that with your phone?
Yes. Go to youtube.com/dreadfun and dreadfun.com to visit our good friend Dreadfun. He does all the artwork that you see behind us on the screen down there.
Not on your screen,
Fred.
but on the screen, yes.
The screen, yes. As always, go check out our good friend Bronx Johnny over at Gas Digital Network. Check out the Facebook page at facebook.com/the Fortean Slip. And check out the Fortean Slip bedtime stories. I did an Edgar Allan Poe story earlier today, The Black Cat. And I did an H.P. Lovecraft story the other day, From Beyond.
I'm getting dizzy over here.
Yeah, watching me. Ooh.
I think I'm about to spew, man.
All right. Anywho, we will be back next week with Q. The Q conspiracy. Everything is a message, Steve. Everything is a message, Steve.
See, you can't do things like that on the regular podcast because you got to fix the camera.
Steve, it's a message. Everything.
Is this your first time using a phone with a camera on it?
No.
All right.
No, I was trying to be dramatic.
You do exactly what my son did the first time he picked up my phone with a camera on it. You know, do stupid shit just to be on camera and film it.
Oh. Okay.
Sweetwater out.
All right. Yeah, we'll be back next week with the Q conspiracy. See ya!